Your happiness
Okay.
is only your responsibility, no one else's. If you can't reach within yourself and find reasons to be happy and joyous and to bring that forth in the light of day without anybody else, then you have a very small chance of having a successful relationship. And then you would only be able to have a sort of codependent relationship with another person who themselves couldn't find happiness. So they're going to look to you for their happiness, and you're going to look to them for your happiness. That is called codependence. And it never really works, because in that kind of relationship, there's always a 100, somebody who's everything, and then a 0, somebody who's kind of the nothing person. And so nobody's really ever really happy in a codependent relationship. The only relationships that I've seen that work are monogamous relationships, okay, where you're like not having sex or any kind of emotional intrigues with anyone else but the person that you're committed to, the relationship you're committed to. So monogamous is one thing, because that engenders or creates an environment for open, honest, complete communication that I was speaking of earlier. Intimacy is available when you're monogamous. When you're not monogamous, no intimacy available. Sorry. Okay, it just doesn't work. The other thing is, each person must be independently happy. You have to find happiness on your own and really truly enjoy your own company. Be somebody who appreciates themselves, and particularly women. If you don't love yourself more than the man you're with, you will sell out. And a man will treat a sold out woman, a woman who is selling out to be with him, he will treat her badly. He won't treat her respectfully. He won't honor her because she doesn't honor herself. How can you get what you don't have for yourself? How can you get happiness if you don't have happiness? How can you get respect if you don't respect yourself? How can you get honor if you don't honor yourself? So, of course, you have to find your own happiness and your own center and your own self-respect and your own dignity within your own life. And then you bring that to the table. You say, look, this is what I've got to offer. And you know what? I'd like to marry you, but if you marry me or not, I'm still going to be happy. I'm still going to have a great life. I'm still going to be, I'll just wait until somebody else comes along that wants to marry me. It's not that important. So if you need him to feel happy, you're already lost. All is lost. You will never be happy if you need someone else to be happy. Okay? And the same is true for the man. If he needs someone in order to feel happy, then he's got a problem already. So I respect that you are in your 50s, and so you've probably been through quite a lot of things in life. And, in our 50s, I'll tell you the truth, it doesn't seem like it's so important to be getting married because you're probably not going to be having any kids, right?
No.
So here's what's important about being married at that age. Something is available, something is possible that is, when you put both feet in the water, so to speak, you both stand together in the same place and say, I'm with you for the rest of my life, no kidding. If anything comes up, any issues, any of my old bad habits or addictions or weirdness or uncomfortableness comes up between us, I promise, no matter what, that I'm going to handle it right here in this relationship with you. I'm going to share with you and talk about it and work it out until we work it out. And if I need to change something, I will. If I need to grow beyond my comfort zone, I will. Something becomes possible in that kind of a relationship that most people will never have the guts to go and get. You see? That takes courage, it takes maturity, it takes rigor, it takes discipline, it takes self-examination and reflection, it takes personal power, and it takes having a vision or a possibility for the future beyond your current circumstances, beyond your current limitations. You have to be able to look out over your limitations as they are today and see a possible future and empower that future like I'm going to have that in my life. And then you live in the present as if this were going to be true no matter what. You know, if somebody told you that, hey, all you got to do is like, you know, be honest and truthful with yourself and honor yourself and be respectful of the people around you and take very good care and be loving, and it, you know, in 2 years or 5 years or 10 years, you're just going to become more and more wealthy, more and more happy, younger. The cells in your body are going to regenerate themselves, and you're actually going to start to feel and look younger and healthier and happier the older you get. Would that be something that you would be interested in?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can tell you that that's available. I'm living it. I'm living it with my wife. We are actually feeling and looking and enjoy ourselves and feeling and looking better and younger all the time. People are always asking us, oh, did you have something done? Yeah, I lived a great life, and it's getting better all the time. Mm-hmm. When your life gets better and better, you start to lose weight, and the tiredness comes off. You start to get interested in things that you weren't interested in before, you didn't even think of. I'm thinking of doing things that I never thought of before. I thought I was too old 10 years ago to even think about those things. Now I can't wait to get them done. You see, so that is absolutely possible, and it requires. I'm not saying it's easy, and that, you know, I'm not saying it's easy. It's challenging, because you have to, you know, you will come up against limitations in your own personality and your own character that after 50 years have never been developed, and now all of a sudden you've got to develop some part of you that may have been still be a teenager, or even back when you were 7 years old or something. You see. Yeah. Parts of your character that you've avoided your whole life, and now here they are right in your face, you know, and you got to face those things, but the reward is so vast that who wouldn't want that, you see?
Yes.
We back away. In our culture, we back away. It's a little painful, it's a little uncomfortable. I'm not so sure. I don't know, when I was with you, instead of feeling happy, I felt challenged, or I felt, right? So maybe we're not right for each other. No, maybe you are right for each other, you see? Mm-hmm. I think that we are attracted to the people who are probably going to be the most sure to bring out whatever is hidden in us that needs to be looked at, that needs to be grown through, not stopped because, oh, it's got uncomfortable. Of course, it's uncomfortable to grow. That's why they call it development and work and growth, you see.